Okay, to anyone that doesn't understand what this is Subnautica. It's an underwater exploration single player game. I recommend it for pretty much everyone, bearing in mind I don't like single player games. Um, I've enjoyed it every minute of it. I'm just going to show you my base, mainly to show some of my friends, but I thought I'd put it on YouTube anyway. Hope you enjoy the little walk around. Up here is my solar panels. Out the water, in my mind, it got the best power that way. I basically started building here and just kept building. Now I know people go deeper and they build deep bases, and I've seen amazing bases. But when you unlock tech and you just add it on and add it on and add it on and add it on, it gets a bit crazy. So yeah, I've got enough space for everything that I've found so far. Just thought I'd show you around. So in here I've got my water purifiers. When I go on a long exploration journeys, I come back and want to fill up water as quickly as possible, so I just built loads of these things. I've got 8 in total. There's 4 there and then 4 upstairs there. In fact, if I go inside, it might even be easier to...
Welcome aboard.
Storage. A lot of the right-hand side is just titanium. But you know, I try and categorize it, even though this is 2 types. They've all got their own sort of place for stuff. This is just... I got fed up with not having space for stuff. Again, this many power cell chargers. Come home from a journey, you want to charge up your power cells as quick as possible. I haven't unlocked the thermal power cell recharger on the Cyclops yet, so I plan to do that on the next trip. In here is just peppers. Masses and masses of peppers, cured peppers. But yeah, it's basically 2 storage boxes for each thing in this room. Coming further around, I've obviously got the moon pool down there. Fish that I found that's kind of looks interesting. That's just what this game is. It's just stupid. You know, why am I keeping fish? I don't understand. But they look interesting, so I thought I'd keep them. I've still got some work to do to some of this. This is going to mostly be aquariums to grow the eggs, to find out what they turn into. But the second part to this is going to be pepper farms. So if I show you upstairs, this one I've recently emptied. It's actually starting to fill up again. Yeah, these pepper farms are all filling up again. That's how I get all my peppers. You know, go off for a journey, come back, and I can empty these 3, and that's more than an entire inventory full of peppers. And with the water purifiers, I'm making enough salt to just cure them all. That's pretty much the base. I mean, all in all. Obviously, I've gone a bit nuts on windows and glass. Want to put more glass on those. Let's have a quick look at the Cyclops up here. I've got a couple of sea moths, couple of prawn suits. The way I've set up my Cyclops is this. Now obviously you do have storage down here, if you haven't seen one yet. But the way I've set mine up is a fabricator on board. I carry a whole inventory full of peppers, random tools and stuff, and then an inventory full of water. Different stuff I find, some of it I keep separately. I've obviously got my spare power cells. Also, one thing I recommend using is one of your lockers fill with various random shit, because you'll find you'll want to make something while you're out, and you'll need that one piece of stalker tooth deep down, and yeah, you won't want to come all the way back for one. So, you know, just random stuff like that. The creature decoys have saved me many times. They're quite expensive to make unless you're at like end game. Silver, I've found for my game run, is quite rare. This is where the power cells go for anyone that hasn't got a Cyclops. You could actually fit 2 plants at the end here. I've never had to use them to date, but they're there. Should I ever need food or water. I've just got never-ending supplies of food. Power cells are the issue. I've obviously got a lot of power cells because I've got 2 Cyclopses as well, but they won't last forever. You know, it will run out. But now I've shown you that, let's go for a fly in the sea moth. What one? I like this one. This one solar regenerates power, which is pretty sick. So another thing I did, which I found quite interesting, is I've tried obviously all of the different power types. So I've got my bioreactors there, and there is plants here to fill them up with. Down here is actually my nuclear reactor. I thought I'd get more power from it. Running 8 water purifiers. With all of my power things, I just make enough power to do 1 run, and then have to leave it for about 2 minutes, and then I can do another run. It doesn't burn reactor rods too quick. It's not too bad. But this is like a power line, so I connected this to something a little further away. And what I found interesting is, since I played it last, because I had a little bit of a break, is they've actually changed the map, I think. Because when I follow this power cable, I know it's not a cable, but you get the idea, is it goes into something that looks like a cave that I'm sure I used to be able to get through, that I now can't get through. But anyway, to show you what's down there, to show you what's down there, I have to come around here. Where's the entrance? There it is. And basically what I'm doing down there is just yet another source of power. I've lost my way now. Spinning around everywhere. I think it's this way, isn't it? I'm sure I'll see that power line any minute come through. There it is. It comes through through the ceiling that I now can't get through. The snake's gonna jump out and try and get me, isn't he? No. Here's my thermal generator. Now you could put more thermal generators there, generate a bit more power, but as I say, if I leave my base for a couple of minutes, the water purifiers they're like disillusional. Right, and I will end it there.
Little Mermaid with a crab thing. Well, I think it's a lobster actually.